For those of you that don't know, and granted I didn't even know a week ago, tomatillo plants are heavily affected by three-lined potato beetle larvae. Now initially I was confused when I looked this up. I just googled tomatillo pests, and of course the first one was the three-lined potato beetle. But the problem was I was seeing images all of beetles, and what I was dealing with were these little gross-looking slug-like things all over my plant, eating sections of the leaves. So what the deal is that the beetles come in, put their orange eggs on the bottom sides of the leaves, those hatch out, and then the larvae crawl across the leaves and eat sections out of them, and if they're not controlled, they can pretty much decimate the leaves on a plant. They create some pretty significant holes here, and what you'll see is they'll often be on the underside of the leaf, and they look like a little yellow thing, but they always have like this gross pile of sludge on their back. They're one of the nastiest things I've honestly seen on my plants. Now luckily I caught them pretty early, and I was able to spray them with a little bit of spinosad and BT, which are my two go-tos for pests. Now I just applied what I had on hand because I wanted to take action right away. But based on what I read after the fact, spinosad is actually the most effective option out of these two. But there are obviously other options you could use as well. Apparently it's best to apply any products when the beetles are specifically in the larval stage, as that's when they're supposed to be most susceptible. I do want to note, however, that if you do choose spinosad, only apply it at dusk. Now there are two reasons for this. Spinosad degrades quickly in sunlight, which can make it less effective, and it is also toxic to bees when it's wet. At dusk, bees will have returned to their hive, and the spray will have a chance to dry before sunrise. Alongside the spray, I decided also to manually remove any eggs and larvae that I could easily see or find. Between the weekly spray down with the spinosad and the occasional removal of larvae and eggs by hand, I was luckily able to stop the damage from going any further. Hope this video helps those of you out there who are growing tomatillos for the first time, just like myself. Let's see how this one looks. Beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous.